We'll start at sharp 7:2. So today we are going to cover first the shades of yellow. Right. So these are golden orch, corn, desert, peach, lemon cake, honey, faded buttercup, yellow rose, soft lemon, wheat. I'm just keeping my camera off so that there should not be any network issue. Soft lemon, wheat, green, citrus, lemon, lemon sherbet, yellow gold, lily, crayon yellow, lime yellow, putty shade, bamboo shade, pear shade, chamomile, and willow. These are the shades of yellow. Okay. So now we will come to yellow palettes. First of all, I want to tell you the palettes I am giving you is giving you just to get you idea that how we can use colors. There are so many palettes. There are more than 200 palettes, and you can say many more palettes. Any palette you can also create. Just with the some palettes which are given from some experienced persons who are already well established in the market. So what they are using, if you start using those palettes, it will be easy for you to recreate new palettes. So it's not like that you cannot create any other palette. You can create anything, any color combination which you feel it is perfect. But these palettes will help you to start. So the to understand these palette and use these palette is actually good for you in a starting phase. Once you are established, you are able to create new palettes. Okay. So the ripened country corn. This photo is not pretty good, but I will try to give you a better photo of this ripened corn. Actually, it is the color of the yellow shade of ripened corn. In this palette, the 5 shades are ripened corn, dark forest green, corn shade, egg yolk, and ginger. So tones of this palette actually evoke long summer days and warm evenings. Just assume the field of corn. It will give a feeling of long summer day. And where the corn actually grown up, the evenings are actually warm. In the warm season, so these neutral shades are perfect for big villas or older character buildings. Or you can, these yellow are also work well on the exterior of houses and big buildings too. Like if you see so many in so many apartments, the exterior part is mostly done by ripened corn. So even you can use them for a cozy kitchen too. If you want to create a cozy small kitchen, so this palette will work well over there too. Dark forest green is a classic color to combine with or tones. It is good to use on cupboards, doors, and corn shade can be used on leather sitting. Just imagine an old-fashioned car, the corn leather sitting, the car sitting many times in the corn leather color. Anybody seen that corn leather color car sitting? Anybody seen that? Yes. So actually, this is the that actually that color. So if you use the same in the leather setting, it will give a very good look. And egg yolk and ginger are good for accessories and upholsteries, for curtains, for you can say accessories like artifacts. You can use egg yolk and ginger. So this is actually most of the time this palette is used on the exterior part or on big villas. In a small houses, we usually don't use this. Okay. We can use, if you have a big room, you can apply this. So now, what you think where you can apply this palette and what color you are going to use on wall, what color you are going to use on furniture. Where you are going to use this palette. Big living room. Yes. Third color on wall. And where you are going to use first color. The study room you can use. Yeah, it will give a like old fashioned study room on floor. Number one on wall. On floor, which shade on floor? Number one shade, Mira. Which shade on floor? Okay. Fifth on. Yes, you can type. Yeah, you can use, but that is a neutral shade. So apply in somewhere else. So now move to next palette. That is 4 on 4 styles. Now the bold desert neutrals. It is the yellow shade is of desert shade. So in this palette, the 5 shades are desert. Number 2 is rabbit gray. Number 3 is warm gray. Number 4 is acid lime. And number 5 is slate gray. This is the combination of gray and yellows. But this yellow is actually desert yellow. So it is not actually that bright yellow. So neutral tones are incredibly versatile. You choose a good neutral base for walls that those who don't want to change for many years. There are so many people who don't want to change wall colors frequently because it is too expensive. Whenever we are planning wall paint, so it is actually expensive if we are planning for whole house. And if we are planning with a good, yeah, Mira, I can name. The number 1 is desert yellow. Number 2 is rabbit gray. Number 3 is warm gray. Number 4 is acid lime. And number 5 is slate gray. Okay. So the people who don't want frequent changes, you can use these neutral shades for walls as a base so that it is just you have to change the accent colors and you will get a totally new space. If neutral shades are on walls, we have unlimited range of accent colors. And with the change of accent color, the look of room is totally changed. And it will actually add little expenses. So nowadays, interior design is actually all about playing with colors. Or you can say the clever use of colors. So it does not mean that we have to do with only with vibrant pigments. As contemporary is a choice of today's homes, this palette is best because in contemporary we rarely play with vibrant pigments. So the rabbit and warm gray are good for furniture. If you go for contemporary, if you just recall the contemporary design style, so the gray and the warm rabbit and the warm gray, both are very good for furniture as they are actually subtle colors and they have a warm glow too. The color itself, the pigment itself has a warm glow. To keep the room becoming a trap, acid lime is used on fabric patterns and accessories. Slate can be used for dark outline, details, and finishes. Like if you are creating any picture frame, so slate can be used over there. Okay, or even you can use slate on a mirror frame. Even you can use slate on a table frame. It will work really well. So now on contemporary living room, which color you would like to use on wall and which color you would like to use on floor and which color you would like to use on sofa? Okay, 3/4 sofa. Mm. So do you feel other than contemporary design style, on which design style this palette go very well? Yeah, in modern too it will go. No, Shelly, it will not work for ancient design style. It will work modern and contemporary because these are neutral shades. It will work on Asian Zen too. These are neutral shades. Okay, Asian. Yeah, Asian Zen. Okay, now move to next design style. It's a sunshine yellow. So the colors in this is number one is sunshine yellow. One more thing I want to give you. If you go to any paint shop, don't ever look on the folder they give you to choose the color. There is a thing, a palette, a big palette called fonder. Take that, and there you can get all the colors by these names: ribbon corn, sunshine yellow. So you will get the colors. You will get easily. You can select easily from those. There are lots of colors. Like all the palettes are there. You can search from that. Okay. So in this palette, sunshine play, the base color is sunshine yellow. Like any paint shop you go, ask for fonder. They have a fonder. They have a big palette box. So check that. Don't look on the folder. Is that what we can say that usually people, all the paint person give that. That is actually they give it their like for Asian and all the easy 2 pages are there only. Not all the shades are not there. But if you ask for fonder, you will search all the shades with these names too. Okay. So do one exercise. Yeah. Do one exercise. All of you, if possible for you guys, go to any nearby paint shop and check that fonder and create your own palette for that study room. Okay. And tell me the name of colors. Note it down. I'm not give. I will also post this activity. It's a your site outside activity. You have to go out and check the colors. So in this palette, the number one is sunshine yellow. Second one is vanilla ice cream. Third one is raspberry ripple. Fourth one is china blue. And fifth one is elementary blue, or you can say navy blue. So sunshine yellow is a primary color. That is actually the primary yellow color. It is good for fun rooms, for family and friends. Even very well with the perfect balance. This palette you can use in bedrooms for couples, for newly wedded couples. It is because this is a vibrant color. So if you are balancing with golden ratio, it will really give a good impact. So the vibrant sunshine yellow is fun for in evening. This palette, yes, it is very good for kids play. This palette utilizes the opposing the cool and warm tones. Like this raspberry shade is from warm, yellow is also from warm, but this white vanilla ice cream is from cool tones. So the vanilla ice cream is the perfect tone to balance sunshine yellow, to stopping the yellow to overpower the space. So we have to balance. That's why vanilla ice cream is in this palette. Raspberry ripple is a fantastic color for plastic chairs or beanbag chairs, any upholstery on bed bag or any upholstered chair in the room. And the elementary blue and china blue are actually perfect partners to use for cushions, curtains, even open shelf, like a bookshelf if you want to create. So this is actually good. This room is actually for family room. So we are not putting lots of furniture and we are balancing this. If we are using sunshine yellow on wall, then the furniture mostly, and that is that cannot be on all the walls. We can use that color on single wall, or we can create stripes of yellow with this vanilla ice cream shade. So in that way we can use. Otherwise the room will be overpower. You will not get perfect balance. So with that, furniture should not be in yellow shade. That's in the vanilla ice cream shade. But the highlight, the raspberry is for highlight. So you can use in plastic chairs, bean bags, or any upholstered chair or any upholstered bed bag if you are creating in bedroom. So that's good for there. Yeah, you can use on sofa set, but actually this palette is very well for kids play area or a newly wedded couple bedroom. Yes, this is in the eclectic design style. This actually go very well in eclectic design style. Living room, you can apply this, but then you have to actually balance too much. Otherwise, it will overpower, because yellow color give energy. So we cannot use too much yellow. We have to balance it. So now tell me which color you are going to use on wall, and for which room you prefer to use this. Haja living room, the study, kids. And where you will use elementary blue, that is navy blue too. One with two on wall. Yes. Blue curtains on cupboard. Second. Fourth one, cabinet. Yes, you can use Mira fourth one on cabinet. Will give really good look. Now move next. So this one is light lavish line. So the shade is actually three could be lounge seats. So this palette is of lime yellow, and the base color is lime yellow. Second one is deepest olive. Third one is paradise pink, and fourth and fifth one is electric limes. These are two of lime shades, but these are electric lime. So actually this palette is luminous palette of lime yellow and rich botanical jungle greens. The deepest olive is actually jungle greens. The darkness is like jungle green. And this will make an intense and decent living space. And if possible, use this palette that in the room that is going to open directly into the garden. Yeah, Shelly, perfect. For which palette? Light and lime or sunshine yellow? Which palette you are talking about? Yeah, actually, this is good for the for any room which is directly going to open in garden. So green tones are layered from soft pea to deep olive. So it's like layering it there. We are using too many of greens. So deep olive is there, soft pea, and the deepest olive is the luscious color to use in combination with lime yellow. On the glossy woodwork in a living room, or even you can use on window blinds for a colonial style. Like if you want to create a colonial style, that deepest olive is really good. The paradise pink is a much needed. There are lots of all the forms of almost that lime yellow is part of greens too. So all the shades are of greens, but still that pink is required, because otherwise there is a monotonous look will create. So to break that monotonous look, we need pink shade. So we are, for that paradise pink will go pretty well, and you can use it in fabric, and you can create in the form of patterns for fruit bowls and dinner side plates. Eclectic lines are also you can use on fabrics and lampshades. Okay. Yes, you can use this shade on bedroom, but if there is a openness in bedroom, it will go give better look. It will actually create a soothing, a relaxing look, because it's actually giving, if you see lime yellow shade, it automatically give you a relaxing, and olive is too good. No, the pink is not chosen perfectly. There is lots of pink shades. And pink where you are using, it's not on walls. You are not going to use pink on walls. You have to use these in cushions or any fabrics. You are not going to use pink on the walls. So the use of pink is actually very careful, because all the shades are green. So the selection of pink is very careful. Yes, that's why it is not looking good. The palette, if you not follow the palette perfectly, it will never good a good look. In every palette, there is something for fabrics, few things for floor, few things for walls, few things for accessories. If you not follow them, definitely there is an issue. So that is the sense you have to develop. That you can develop by understanding so many patterns. How to put on cushions, like with the throw pillows, you can use it. Add a little bit of pink, because it will break the monotonous. Otherwise, in this palette there are so many greens. Okay, so guys, tell me where you are going to use this palette and how you are going to use this. No, Sri Lakshmi, I cannot give you all the palettes pictures, because it is not necessary that every palette is applied somewhere in the same way. I'm just giving you idea of palettes which can go together. You can use on bedroom, okay, and how you can use. Okay. Yeah, garden face. Very good. Good sharing. Yeah, you can use, very good, Divya. The combination you choose two as a question. Now you guys are actually getting idea. Huh? That is a Your imagination is growing. When I'm asking you, people start thinking, and your imagination is moving. So that is actually really required for any interior design, and that imagination goes so quick. Yes, it will go very good. Yeah, Meera, that will also work. First and fourth. Yes, you can make a stripe rather than, but don't use pink in a stripe. Other than all, because all the shades are of green, so you can add them. Let's move to the shades of greens. Anybody else? So the shades of green are forest, yes, stripes could really good look. You can, if in flats you are using, so it will give a look of height, but the combination of that stripe should be chosen very carefully. If you choose this palette, you will get actually very good impact. So the shades of greens are forest, emerald, leaf, pea, avocado, lime, mint ice cream, gooseberry, pistachio, pine, light apple, lime sorbet, sea foam, peppermint, pale aqua, architectural green, mint, pale red, sea green, sage, ocean, Turkish green. Okay. So the first palette is Bloomsbury style. Sorry, I think this color is not coming good. Are you able to see this color perfect or not? Because in my screen, it is showing little brownish, not exactly, because emerald is a dark green. So the number one stone is emerald, and then celadon green. Number 3 is dusty rose. Number 4 is Tuscan orange, and number 5 is olive. So this is in the early 20th century. The house of artists and writers was actually painted in emerald for celebration. And this emerald is dark yellowed green, is actually brought to life when combined with dusty mid-tones colors. Like these two are dusty mid-tones colors. So if we combine these shades, it will give a really good look. So let your imagination run wild with these hues and paint patterns on the doors, tabletops, and even on the floors. You can use 1, 2, and 3. Great. You can use 1, 2, and 3 on doors, floors. If you create a pattern even on doors, it will give a really good interior design. Celadon green is a great, soft, neutral color upon which you have to build remaining colors. So use it for walls. And dusty rose and Tuscan orange can be used for patterned fabrics. And olive is wonderfully rich green that is perfect for painting furniture. You can use it to paint furniture. Okay. And this is actually give the green is always a relaxing But when you add these, you can tinted hues will or mid-tones colors, the rusty rose. This actually give a very good look. So now, in which room you would like to use this palette? For bars. For bars, I feel more rusty tones, like tones of orange are more good. It is really for recreational area or the open big rooms. Yeah, shabby chic, you can go with this. But in shabby chic, more pink is required. More floral is required. Shabby chic is not meant for any rustic tones. They give tinted look to any tone. Yeah, Asians and it will work. Even it will work very well in contemporary. Yes, Saida, very well. Yeah, art and deco, it will really work. What Sri Lakshmi? You have written that you are in the duplex, but I am not getting your question. What is the question? You are in duplex, so where you are using this palette? In any particular room or in the whole house? What where you are using? Anybody? Okay, it's good. So what are your combination? So anybody think about the painting the pattern on doors or tabletops? And if planned, then which shades you planned? First one on doors. So any Thaja, think about any pattern with these tones, like with the second and third. Add first with second and third to create any pattern. With paint. No. Shali, you can create design with paints too on tabletops. Even nowadays, this resin work is very much in. You can also create that. Okay, Sri Lakshmi. But try to add more all the colors of palette in some form. So it will give a very good look to your living room. So now move to next palette. Yeah, as a carpet, you can also use. So the next palette is urban city space. So just after seeing this palette, can anybody tell me for which designer style this palette is good? No. Think by the name. Modern and more on. No, it is really good for contemporary. This will actually go very well on contemporary. Now let me explain. So the shades in this palette is architectural green. This one is architectural green, the number one, the base shade. Then second one is signal green. Third one is cool gray, and fourth one is signal red, and fifth one is khaki. So it is not only the natural landscape that can actually inspire any artist or designer. Modern city spaces are with the colors and design are also inspirations. So the cool gray with architectural green and together with signal green make a fantastic interior. Just think about these three shades, 1, 2, and 3. It will create a fantastic interior color scheme for contemporary space. And yes, I will repeat. Is my sound voice is breaking or my voice is clear? Okay. So the number one shade is architectural green. Second one is signal green. Third one is cool gray. Fourth one is signal red. And fifth one is khaki. What you didn't understand, Shulakshmi? The name of the colors? So, second one is signal green. The green color of your signal. Red, green, yellow. That signal green, yellow. So, bring some external features into the home, such as polished concrete and polished concrete floor or polished concrete pillars. So use the sign of graphics as quicker wall decorations with signal green is a really good color to use on a single wall or even on an area of flooring in an open plan space. Like in contemporary, we have lots of open plan space. So you can use that in floor in the form of carpet or in the form of mosaic if you are planning the flooring too. So in the form of mosaic, you can plan that. Or the easiest way, we are putting any runner in between of that signal green color. With this palette, it will be really good. Or if you would like that, you can use single wall in this color. Signal red you can utilize in many ways. So you can try painting stripes across the floor, make a feature of single piece of such as furniture, any designer chair, or any modern colored resin coated set of drawers you can create in that, or any sleek cabinet you can create in signal red color. It will give a highlight, not too much, just a single piece of any furniture, either in resin or in glossy painted. So you can use this and it will highlight. Even a single reading chair in this color, in single red color, will give a very good look. And khaki color is really great basic that can be used for remaining furniture. You need not to put all the furniture in this signal red, just one highlight with signal red and then remaining furniture with khaki. And your base tone is this architectural, or you can combine this with the third one, the cool gray. You can even combine this. You can create any pillar with cool gray, or even flooring with the polished concrete form in the cool gray. Yes, you can put that. You can put khaki, you can use khaki on dining table. It will actually give a very good look. If you are using this palette. Okay. So any question regarding this palette? Any question, guys? Or is it clear? Okay. So the now next palette is ocean green. So the ocean green in this palette, the base color is ocean green. Second one is shell pink. Third one is sea foam. Fourth one is deep ocean. And fifth one is boy red. So this ocean green color is actually versatile. This shade can be used in bathroom, living room, kitchen, and actually this palette is enormous success. You can use anywhere and you will get success. It's like that. So there are million shades of ocean. If you see ocean, so you can see there are million shades of oceans. So but and all change with the level. The ocean shades are usually change with the level of lights. The how we are providing lights to any interior, the shade will change. Okay, so these are actually wonderful blue green tones. This ocean green is actually wonderful green and blue tones. The fifth one is boy red. And these tones are, blue and green tones are restorative and restful because it's ocean. Ocean tones are always restful. Use shell pink for if you're using in bathroom in fluffy towels or rose colored soaps. The bathroom and in the living room, you can create stripe this with sea foam for chair covers. Use sea foam for flooring in bathroom. Even go for painted wooden floorboards or pallet wood or squares of plywoods in different levels of greens. To just make a checkerboard pattern, you can create this checkerboard pattern in wood. Like if you take pallet wood and paint it in this like in green tones, Yes, the deep ocean can be used to outline the window frames or the skirting of the room. You can use that. And the boy red is the accent color in the room. Can be used for stunning glasswares, for good. You can use some candle pots in this color for accessories. So this will just give a highlight part. Rest all the work is of that sea foam and pink. In the base tone is ocean green. So rest all that. Okay. And this deep ocean is used usually to highlight anything. If you are using paint in your furniture, or if you are using paint on frames, you can highlight with this. It is just for highlight. Don't use too much of this deep ocean. Okay, so now I'm just quickly moving to next palette. So we will cover this and then I will ask you questions. So this is the refreshing Vedant Dwesh palette. The shade of this palette is pale aqua, bright white, deep inky blue. This is the deep inky blue. This is spearmint, and fifth one is bright aqua. So pale aqua is clear and uplifting color. It's subtle color and can have intense effect on rooms. And the quality of this green is this will reflect maximum light. This palette will create a graphic edge in a strictly modern yet soothing and meditative environment. If you want to create any meditative environment, so it is actually very good. And bright white will again lift the level of light in the room. If you have a small room with little natural light, this color scheme is perfect use. Perfect. So use strong resist can lights. If you are having a small room where less natural light is, so use a strong resist can light. And deep inky blue is wonderfully rich and luscious color. So use this on again on frames. Use for ceramic bowls, pots. Yes, in power spot you can use this. Spearmint and bright aqua are accent colors. Like in any meditative place, you can see these spearmint and bright aqua is used for accessories. The accessories usually are in these shades. These actually give relax to our mind. Okay. So now ask me question about, tell me about in where you are going to use. Spearmint is fourth one. Third one is inky blue, deep inky blue. Okay, so where you are going to use ocean green and refreshing palette. Ocean green in bathroom. Okay. Refreshing palette you are talking about, Sri Lakshmi. Dining area, which palette, Shally? no refreshing. Okay, no, Shali, in dining area, we usually use brightness because we have to invite the food. So it should be in the inviting mood. This is for actually relaxing. So either in your meditation, the power spot point is perfect. If you are using in your power spot area, that is a meditative area, so you can use over there. Even any place in the house, yes, in temple room, yes, it will work. Even yeah, bedroom, it will work. Any bedroom, like in the for the older age people, they need a relaxing bedroom. So now let me explain you task. So what you have to do, you have to choose 3 color palettes and plan which design for which room. And what is the color for wall, ceiling, highlight, upholstery, cushion, accessories, all the planets. You have to choose any 3 palettes. Whatever I told you today 8 palettes. So in those, any 3 you have to choose, and you have to select room. You have to select colors for walls, color for ceiling, color for highlighting, color for upholstery, color for furniture, color for accessories. Yes, you can use that. Rather than on living room, you can use in a family room. If there are no kids, so where you all sit and do chit chat, so in that area you. So both the tasks clear, guys. Palette means yes, those 5 shades. Like all every palette, like ocean green is a palette, urban city space is a palette, refreshing with Ran Devi is a palette. All the 5 shades, one palette will make a complete palette. Okay. Yeah. No, you will not get. You have to think your own. You have to think where you are going to choose. Just go through the recording or take the screenshot and choose any palette and choose where you are going to use. Okay, Divya? If you do Google, you will not get. Yeah, outside activity, you have to go to the paint shop. You have asked for that fondant. It's like a kind of cards, a box where all the shades. Like if you go in gray, you see unlimited. Like you cannot, I cannot tell you how much shades. Lots of shades of gray, and then you have to choose shade that the light task study room. In that room, what color you are going to? Just tell me how you are planning that. Choose, get that number too. There is a code number. Any like from Asian, Narrowlag, or which company? Anyone remember the company name is B, starting from B. Berger, right? Yeah, Berger. Any company palette, they all are same. That founder are same for every company. Just the code changes, otherwise founder is same for every company. Okay. So both the activities are clear. Both the tasks is clear. So you have to submit it on Thursday. So thank you guys. Take care. Bye-bye. We'll meet you again on Thursday. Okay. See you on Thursday. Bye-bye.